I put a couple games. I'm on now. Yo, I lost by 1 point with the Jaguars. I just fucked the nigga up with the Falcons like real bad. But I lost by 1 point with the Jaguars. Yo, they updated it today too, yo, and they made it slower. You hear me? And they made Flacco nicer. They made Flacco nicer. It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. No basis. I'm streaming that. I go in at 10 at night. Y'all 6:30 in the morning. Everybody dip up.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. They love the black and gold here in the steel city, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I don't got a Twitch. We do YouTube. We YouTube niggas, man. We real niggas.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Heinz Field. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It's a good game, Jim, playing the Jaguars. Jalen Ramsey, Antonio Brown. I'm the Steelers. That's why I ain't online. There you go. Y'all niggas don't be knowing. Me and US, even you not online. We find each other, man. I don't even like, you feel me? You got fans.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. So our Madden cover guy, Antonio Brown, with a catch. He turns blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Tillman Smith.
Yes.
He'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best
pick. Yo, I had 3 niggas open, yo. Hit the wrong button, yo. 3 niggas open, yo.
In the fucking middle. Yeah, I just threw it straight to the nigga in the jag. Had a nigga wide open. I bet they hit Juju, yo, circle. I hit square. Matter of fact, I supposed to hit Brown. I think 10 and 9.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I don't pay that shit no mind. I play when I play. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
That means he stayed outside.
As he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Bortles. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Bortles to the former Jet, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' first down. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. The pitch to Fournette. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They
want
to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys in the cornerback position.
I hate games like this when you throw that turnover first. Or the phone. Yeah, you can do it from the phone. Yeah, that shit easy. Cause they keep all your channels, you feel me? Whatever you go find some slick shit. Some we be searching and shit.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Yep. Morning, Danny. I fucked up, though.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll and the Jags have taken the early lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cause you can choose your quality. I
can
kick
this one away.
I should have 720. Just so niggas can see it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
No, you gotta put it on 720. It's gonna be automatic. You gotta put it on 720 yourself.
Big bet of the Steelers with a 1st and 10
past that,
at their own 19-yard line.
TV, but I keep my shit on 720.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now Roethlisberger over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
I'm going to pick it apart in the second half. Let me just fuck them. I got to go on the board real quick.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
It's going to be dangerous right here.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I ain't get him.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Left shoulder. I thought I did, but I didn't. I should have held left hard as shit when I threw it.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lucy. 380.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
380.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Oh, my God.
Jenkins, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Where my safeties in trash?
Austin Seferian-Jenkins, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
That was a good route. 11-19.
Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. It's complete to Brown, right side. 23 yards on the play. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, If there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh,
He'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 54 yards. Now Bell. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and it's going to lead to a third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. On third and goal, Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right.
Thank you, bitch. Oh my God!
This is incomplete.
Lucky,
They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
That was fucking touchdown. Crazy, right? Right there.
On first down, Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Bortles will try again on second down. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team. It's intercepted.
I'm a fucking monster. Look how quick
that's a great example of
ball
ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Oh, nice move. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Roethlisberger now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, CD, regular season inching closer. You know, looking at the ledger of the games, we'll just stick with the NFC right now, but it starts with a bang. Atlanta at Philly on the 6th.
How about the last 2 teams to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl head-to-head to start the season? The Falcons, they didn't win it. Philadelphia did. And then how about this for a second game? San Francisco at Minnesota. In normal years, it doesn't get as much attention, but how about now? Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers to take on now Kirk Cousins' Minnesota Vikings.
Anything else there from the NFC Week 1 catching your eye?
Well, I think the Dallas Cowboys at Carolina, that definitely does, because the Cowboys are trying to get back to the playoffs. Dak Prescott, full season of Ezekiel Elliott, and, of course, number one, the big man, Cam Newton, will welcome them to Charlotte. And to finish things off, the last game of the season openers, the Los Angeles Rams, last year's revelation, taking on John Gruden's Oakland Raiders. How about that?
That one goes for 29 yards on third down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Bortles now on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Fielded about a yard deep. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey. Move. Throw that.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now he'll escape to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Bortles in the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to go for a big play. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, no.
The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And some space here. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That shit didn't say nothing. It didn't say use a pick.
Lambo to add on the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Yo, when they get the momentum,
and it is 28-0.
Oh, yeah, don't get my running game you on point.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Again, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Jack 16.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dante Fowler with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
66. Jack 16.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. James has it. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 66 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Hank. Green 80. Move. all right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But
that nigga was killing. That's the second string running back. You got to slide
the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They give him a gain of 37. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had to
and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Jaguars.
That's the running down. I'm going to do that too. That's smart. That nigga speed like a 96.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. And the Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Flex round! Flex round!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Downs to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jack 16.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. James has got it. Complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very solid gain of 27. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Dobbs
now on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Right side to McDonald. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald, 31 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And this one through the uprights and good.
Yeah, it's an interception, bro. Got one interception on Brown. That nigga picked it.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Here we go. Hey.
Watch number 30 on the inside.
380. Check right 34. 11. 3
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And it's third and short. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2.
The ball was so uncatchable, yo. And the nigga was even halfway about to catch it. Why they call passing the frame? So I'm going to hit it.
Bortles looking to throw on third and 2. And he'll get that to Fournette complete.
I hit the nigga like after he missed the catch, yo. I got it recorded.
Giving 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Woo! This, yo, you know 34, my baby, shorty. That's my baby, yo. This nigga's nasty, yo. This nigga's fucking nasty.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defense.
Try to hurdle, yo.
Why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out comes the Jaguar
I want him to think that I'm concerned.
To take over.
The moment he think I'm concerned, he'll try to run the ball out.
Decent
As
field
long as I
position
keep this, he
throwing
can keep
that
doing it. He's
pick
going to
six. We'll see
wild
how they
pass. Keep
attack
this shit
this
like
run.
this.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled
pick,
down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Okay. It'll be good, right?
Sunday, 72.
It'll be good.
39, Lucy. 380. So right.
Now this time Bortles will throw.
I should stay with him, G. I should have stayed with him. I left him.
I left him, man. I should have fucking stayed with him. I saw 98 coming over. Gain of 21 yards.
Fuck. I should have stayed with his ass, yo. Something told me to.
Time for a break.
That's all he got.
We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Yeah, I know how to double team.
A toss running left. Fournette. Room here to run. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Boy,
This one is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
380. 380. 11. Right, 72.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Downs is throwing. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Flex round!
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Wide open receiver complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. He's going to let it fly. So he took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
11B. Here we go.
Bortles going to throw here. Looking deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
34, you killing him.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for the Jaguars. DJ Chark, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
I faked the pitch.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
I might go back to my Falcon, Joe. Stick with one team. I be changing teams too much right now, too. I'm gonna stick with one team my first 100 games. That's what I'm about to do. Then I'm gonna change up. Yeah, cause certain teams' defense be shaky sometimes, and it don't match up with my playbook all the way. So I'm still learning everybody on the team. I ain't worried about it, yo. By the time I get to my fucking 25th game, I'm good. Got a hot one.
Jordan.